Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez, and today I'm going to be talking more about the promotion going on in July. And I decided to do a video where I show my face because I know I almost never do that. I always just show my hands making the project, so I thought it would be nice to show my face this time. But anyway, I want to talk more about that promotion going on. And the promotion going on, really, it's around the starter kit. Now, you might be asking, what is this promotion about? Well, when you purchase the starter kit, you get also on top of the starter kit, you get an ink pad family that you picked. There's 5 options. There's the ink color, the brights, the wriggles, the subtles, or the neutrals, and you pick whichever family you like the most, and you get all 10 colors included on that family. Now, the starter kit is actually anything you want from the catalog, and with the new catalog just released in June, everyone has a big wish list, so it's so easy to pick $125 out of it, because that's what it is. You pick $125 worth of products, and you only pay $99. Now, here's the thing. If you were to purchase $125 worth of products, you pay shipping and tax, and so for my area, that's about $148. If you purchase it, however, the same amount, $125 in the starter kit, you pay $99 plus tax. There's no shipping, so it's about for my area, it's about $107 that you would be paying. So it's a good deal already right there because you saved. And you get all the products and you're not paying shipping. But during this month, on top of that, you also get the 10 colors from one of the families that you picked. So truly, it's another $67 on top of the good deal that a starter kit is. Now, when you purchase this starter kit, you became a demonstrator. Now, that's the part that I want to talk to you today. I actually have a video where I show a little bit of the things that like a sample of what would I pick as a starter kit, right? And it's just a sample. It's not that you have to purchase those things. It's just a sample so that I can give you a visual of what it is. And I'll put the link in the description of this video so that you can see it. Just to give you an idea of what it would be. And I'm also going to be making some cards during this week using the proposed starter kit so that you get some ideas in case you want to get everything I said on that sample. But obviously, you can do whatever you want. And then on my Facebook Live this week, make sure that you tune out on Thursday at 7 p.m. because I'll be making 3 more cards using my proposal starter kit. So I just thought it would be fun to get some ideas out of that, but obviously you can pick and choose whatever you want. So that's that. Now, this video though, I wanted just to talk more about what it is to be a demonstrator. And because sometimes we get all intimidated, but pretty much it doesn't mean anything. The cool thing about it is that if you sign up in July, you have all the way through December to remain active, right? Or you would remain active through December, regardless if you sell or not sell, if you purchase yourself. But during that time frame, you actually get at least 20% discount on anything you purchase. So right there, that's the first perk. You get 20%, at least 20% discount on the items that you purchase. Now, there's minimums that you have to be achieving on a quarterly basis, but that's only if you want to stay active. A lot of the people only purchase a kit because it's a great deal. You get the freebies, that's it. There's no penalties. I mean, at the end of December, you'll drop. There's no problem. There's no problem with that. You remain my customer. There's no issue. And no one will be contacting you as far as what's going on or anything. It's really up to you. And I love that part of it because there's no penalties, there's no nothing. You keep all the goodies, there's nothing. Now, if you want to remain active, you do have to meet a quarterly minimum every quarter. And for this time, if you sign up in July, you actually have through December, because it has to be a full quarter. So it wouldn't count this quarter, it will be all the way through December. Now after December, it will be in March, and then in June, and then September, and then again in December. So, but for right now, it will be all the way through December. So right there, you have 5 months where you can get 20% on anything you want. And so anyway, so that's perk number one. Now, if you decide to remain active, and as you progress and as you be active, later on, you actually start gaining or earning 25% discount on all your purchases. So with time, the 20% becomes a 25% right there, just by being constant and remaining active for some time. Now, if you choose to do this more as a business and actually start getting sales and whatnot, there's the opportunity to get up to 38% on commissions on anything that you sell or purchase yourself. So that's another benefit right there. We also get a magazine from Stampin Up. There's a lot of training at the Stampin Up website. There's techniques. There is also a demonstrator-only website and a demonstrator-only Facebook that we get, where there's a lot of inspiration. You can ask any question. It's a great community. Now, let me just tell you, if you join under my team is actually Ali's Stamping Pals. And I am, you see me, I am kind of new. I've been doing this as a business for a year, but I've been active for 10 years. I just, like I said, I joined. When I joined, I didn't want to do anything with the business. And 10 years later, I'm still here because I love the community that we have with the demonstrators from the whole company, as well as my team. I love being part of my team. Now, my team right now is a small team and we're growing. But my team is also part of a larger team that is called the Stamp Therapist. And on that one, there's more than 100 of people. Very active, everyone. And it's pretty cool because we get a lot of support and inspiration from one another. So I love that. I feel like we have made really great friendships with a lot of the people on that team. And we have, for instance, more of these perks. We have a monthly meeting that we can attend, and it's optional. You don't have to. But if you want to meet more people that love this craft, definitely recommend going to those. Now, if you're not local to us in Texas, you can also join our Facebook group. And actually, every month, those meetings are live. So you can see what's going on. You can meet the people. You can see the stamping demonstrations. You can see the make and takes. You can actually get the make and takes on the mail. There's a registration link where you actually can get the packet, so you can do the make and take as everyone else. You just do it from home because you're not local. And there's also swap going on. Now, if you don't know what a swap is or have never participated in one of those, let me just explain it real quick. Again, this is optional, but you might want to do it. A swap actually is where you sign up to make cards and you exchange them between one another. So say that 15 people sign up, you'll make 15 cards. Same card, you just make 15. Plus one for the contest, because there's always a contest and there's a prize for the best swap that we all get to vote for. Now, the voting does happen at the live meeting. So anyway, but on the swapping part, you get to make your 15 cards, and then you get on the mail 15 cards, all different from the 15 people that sign up. So that's pretty cool because you get a lot of card inspiration from there. So I actually love, and I would encourage you to do swaps, because a lot of people have different tastes and you get lots of different ideas of how they're using the products. And a lot of times you get all excited as to a set that might not have called your attention. And then now you see this awesome swap that you're like, oh my goodness, I have to have it. So I love the swap part of it. So that's another one of those. And again, all of these things are optional. Now, like I said, you do not have to do this as a business, but if you choose to, we also have a group that is called the Business Builders, where we actually have weekly calls actually it's like Zoom calls where we do have trainings, and we discuss as to what we're doing to increase our sales, to do classes, to get attendance, to be online, tools. I mean, it's just a great training area. Now, if you only want it for the discount, you don't have to be part of that group and nothing happens. Like I said, it's just an option out there. I feel like that's the cool part of these things. Now, 90% of our team, it's just in for the discount and for the relationships, and that's totally fine. Like I said, for 9 years I was part of that side, and the last year I decided I want to make this a business, and I'm trying to do this as an online business. So that's where I started doing the Facebook Lives, the YouTubes, the blogging, the Facebook page, and whatnot. But honestly, for 9 years, I didn't do any of that, and that was totally fine. I love the interaction with all my demonstrators in the team, and it's just awesome. Another thing that we get as a demonstrator is, I don't know if I said that already, but we do get a quarterly magazine from Stampin Up, where there's also some great inspirations as far as cards. There's techniques. There's also some training on that, so it's kind of cool, and it's quarterly. And here I am kind of reading on my laptop because I'm trying to see some of the other perks that I have listed, because sometimes I forget about some of those things. The other thing is all the live events that Stampin Up has. We have on stage. I believe they are every 6 months, 6 or 4 months. No, I think 6 months. And so the next one is actually going to be in Orlando, which I love that one because it's in Disney, and it's going to be awesome. Now, it's going to be in November. Sadly, this time I will not be able to make it, which I said it sadly because I love going. This is going to be the best ever because it's the 30th year anniversary of Stampin' Up. So they already said it's going to be the best one ever. There's lots of prizes, there's lots of goodies. You always get to see the new catalog. I think in this case it will be the new holiday catalog. Or maybe the occasions, I don't know. I always get confused with those, but there's always a release of something. So you get announcements, you get to see new products, upcoming things, upcoming changes, whatever it is, you get to hear about it. And then also you get to purchase some of those items before anyone else. So it's always great. And there's always lots of stamping demonstrations, lots of things to learn as far as techniques. And again, it's being with all the demonstrators on those events. It's just awesome. You just come back all excited about the Stampin' Up products and all the things that you can make. But like I said, sadly, I will not be able to go because by then I would have a 2-month-old baby. So I don't think I can really justify going this time, which is really sad because I really wanted to go. Plus, it's Disney. I love going to Disney, so this was going to be awesome. But anyway, so there's on-stage events. I know that from our team, there's going to be a great amount of people or demonstrators going from our team. I know that for a fact. They already said who is going, and I'm so jealous because I want to go. But anyway, some other things going on there. Let me just see. Oh, you get to know about all the specials, all the retiring items and any company announcements ahead of everyone else. And there's also like a purchasing period too. You get to have those, so you get to purchase some of the newest items before anyone else, which I think is great. And so you get to see everything before everyone. So that's awesome. So before it gets on back order, you get to even see it. So that's perfect because some of the popular products get so much attention that customers sometimes have to wait a little bit. As a demonstrator, if you see it beforehand, you love it, you can get them also. So I think that it's you get more chance to get it right away. So anyway, obviously there's always something. now we are more of a global company, and so there's a lot of interaction now with the Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from all other regions, which I think is awesome, because now we're also not only building relationship with the US market or Canada market, now we're also making connections with the Australian demonstrators, with the European demonstrators. So I think it's awesome because you get to meet awesome people through the word now, not just your region, but everywhere else. So I think it's just amazing. We get to see now those on stage events that I talk, those live events. They're every 6 months rotates the region. Everyone can go to any of those regions. Now, obviously, there's the flight going to Australia or whatever it is, but you have the option, which I think is great. In the past, it was only your region. Now it's a global, so you can go anywhere. Now, when it is somewhere else, there will be a smaller event in your region. And they'll pick several cities where we're going to be there. So you still get to go somewhere in your region. It's just a smaller event as the on-stage live event that they will do or a local event that they'll do like on the region that it's the big one. So this year is going to be the U.S. region, and so it is in Orlando, and definitely I know it's going to be a blast. Now you get credit on all your personal purchases, so you get to be your best customer. Like I said, you do not have to have customers. You can be your own customer, and you get credit for those. So you get your rebates, your flex points, your career points or milestones, all from your own purchases. So that's awesome. Also, on top of that, let me just explain something. Any promotion that is going on, you get the promotion plus your discount on top of that. So if they're doing, like for right now, they have the buy 3, get 1 free design series paper, you have your discount on top of that. You get the free, but you also pay the discount price. So it's awesome because you get all the best from, both sides, being a customer and being a demonstrator. You get your hostess rewards yourself. So like I said, it's an awesome deal. Let me just see. The other thing is, the newest thing going on. And again, I am focusing on growing my team. And like I said, last year, that's when I started to do this as a business. And so I started just building my online business. Now I'm trying to focus on building now my team. And so the newest perk that I am offering is I am sharing all my tutorials for free with anyone in my team. Now, you could use these for yourself so that you can recreate all the cards. You have seen me offering monthly incentive and online classes. So my team get to get all the tutorials for free. They don't have to pay anything. They'll just get the tutorial. I have a website where they can click on the links and get them. And here's the beauty of it. They can duplicate. You know me right now. I do quick and easy cards. And so my tutorials also focus on those type of cards. I think that they all are beautiful, even though they're quick and easy. But they get them for free. Now, they can use them for themselves, or they can use those ideas to start doing their own parties or doing their own classes. There's nothing wrong with them. They can case it. That's another thing. We are a great community for casing. If you don't know what it is copy and share everything. So you see something online, you can case it. You do your own spin to it, change a little bit things, and there you go. We love to share a lot of our ideas. And so we have lots of places where we have card inspirations. I mean, there's, like I said, there was a Facebook group, our group, the Stampin' Up group, and there's also a demonstrator group or website especially just for samples. So again, you get lots of inspiration, so you don't have to start being creative. I know a lot of people start from there. You get inspiration and boom, you start making it. So it's an awesome. And of course, if you want to do this as a business, you have my support and my leader support. to give you some training. Like I said, I'm trying to focus in more and more on the online side. I know that my offline focuses a lot on the face-to-face, but she's also doing the online side. So between both of us, I'm sure we can give you a great support for that. And so anyway, so long video, but just want to make sure you knew what we have to offer, what it is to be a demonstrator. And like I said, there's no penalties if after December you decide this is not for you. There's no penalties. There's no nothing. You continue to be a customer. There's nothing wrong with it. So I hope you give it a thought. If you have been thinking about joining, purchasing that starter kit, this is the best time, just because that deal is awesome. And I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You'll have lots of benefits, and you'll make so many great friendships on our community, because like I said, 10 years later, I still am active, and I love the community side of our team. I love all the demonstrators. I have made so many friendships there that it's just really cool to be part of it. So anyway, if you have any questions, do leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer anything. And anyway, so just let me know. I'll be here to help you. I'll put on the description, like I said, the link of the video where I kind of give a sample of a starter kit, so that you can get an idea of what would I do. And then look at my blog at creatingwithali.com this week, as well as the Facebook Live. I have a Facebook Live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time, because I'll be making cards using the stuff from that starter kit. And again, you can pick anything you want, but I'm just saying I picked something. I'm just going to pretend this is what I have, and let's just see some samples using those products. So anyway, thank you so much. And like I said, leave me a comment with any question you might have. All right, so bye.